Alright, we are back. Last time on part 3, I may or may not have done a bit of a oopsie daisy, and my audio was for some reason really low, or at least whenever I checked the recording. So I fixed that, I fixed the volume, I made the game audio just a tad quieter, and then my audio on OBS, my personal audio, a little louder. So hopefully everything should be good. And I would rather have the game be a little bit too quiet than a little bit too loud, because then there's no point in me recording myself playing a game. Alright? Anyway, last time we left off, we got the... Well, we didn't get the British lady. She is going to Shanghai. And Kazuma is now going to Great Britain. Or
in a
are we...
corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath.
Or are we going to Great Britain? Actually, I
came
don't
from
remember.
the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which she referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed.
He's
No
so
marks
British.
to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a mystery.
It would appear to be a locked room
In
mystery.
his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle.
Indubitably, I do say.
Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then, and the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script.
No, most extraordinary
And
script.
not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
I'm gonna light my...
The seal was placed just prior to the incident by the victim
Oh, I'm gonna light my signature good smelling candle around me.
Well,
My good omen candle.
what have we here?
Hold on. It's,
Who are you? And what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
That
I
would
like that
be
first guy's
necessary.
voice. He sounded like the
You
heavy
see,
weapons guy.
In less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder. And in cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Paper thin as he removes the paper.
Who are you? And where have you come from?
Oh,
I'm
it's
a great
Hosonaga!
British consultant detective, the only one in the
Oh,
world.
yes, it's Hosonaga!
Herlock Sholmes.
He's a returning
I
character.
You must have heard of me.
I don't fucking care about you, Herlock Sholmes. We got Hosonaga. That's all that matters. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, I got this nice it's Kirkwood House. It's for the it's called Rugged Outdoors, but it's blue cypress, Vetiver. I think that's how you say it. Vetiver, and Coastal Air, and it's a very nice like scented candle. Not as strong as I would like a nice scented candle, but I'm placing like right around my desk here. It's a good look candle. Anyway, my head's throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in there. I swear to God, Ryunosuke, if you're the guy who's locked in the cupboard, and we have to defend you for a second time, you motherfucker. I hope you're just guilty this time. So you wake up now. Oh, it's this guy. He's like German or something. I'll try German. We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. That's not German, but you know what? Doesn't matter. I'll figure out something for this guy, or not. Honestly, I do not believe how you could have not wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man. You? You found me then. That sounds guilty as fuck. Nah, we found you, and now you pay. Criminal. How long are you hiding in that wardrobe? Sorry? Now you've been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, No. I'll tell you everything. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. Who's this? Oh, hey, it's her. Why did you do it? Why did you take his life? God. Ryunosuke, you suck. What'd you say? Take his life? You know the song, by Phil Collins? Sudia. Sato. Never mind, it's fucking stupid. Oh, is Cosmo dead? Oh wait, no, because he's Russian. Well, yeah, where's Cosmo? Ah, you pretended not to know. You are a wolf in sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. Wait! Wait, he's dead? What? Wait, he's fucking dead? I forgot a little bit what happened last time. Okay, so if we're on the boat with Kazuma, were we also going to Great Britain? I didn't think we were going to Great. I honestly don't remember. Wait, Kazuma's dead? No, what? Oh my! This is Ace Attorney 1 all over again. Fuck. First Maya Fey and now Kazuma. The Sogi clan is not going down in history. Oh my god, he died! Oh my god. Oh no! Wait, I didn't realize it. He was the guy who died in the cutscene. Please do not try to tell us you were hiding this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? Oh my god. I have to know. Why did you... He did not... There's no way he would take his bro's life. The bromance would never. No. Don't fucking show me him. No, don't show me him still alive, bro! Are you sure about this? Will we get in trouble? Ha 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 ha. Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else were... Oh yeah, so he did take him to England. Fuck! No! Dude, he was such a bro, and now he's dead! No! It was really something else when they brought your luggage in there here earlier. And the way the Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor, I thought I was gonna die. Yes, I still can't believe that. Dude, Ryunosuke is a short king. He can fit anywhere. Hey, honestly, I thought you'd be, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Okay. Yeah, Kazuma. Yep. Yep, 50 days for you. Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I don't know why. Very sturdy bunts. Best for sure. What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? Ooh. Because she's a snitch. I don't know. From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba? You mean, from your close friend? More to the point of, surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away. No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Anyway, it's about time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you better get in there. It'll be a breeze, he says. It'll be a breeze. Stop worrying. It's not like I'm gonna die in the next, 30 minutes or so. I'll tell you what. Why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper? Then I can stick on a wardrobe once you're inside. I don't know. Wait, so you're telling me Ryunosuke, you're a fat ass. You fell asleep in there. You fell asleep so fast, and then Kazuma died, and you could have protected him. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Ryunosuke. We leave you at next port. Stay there until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Oh, now I'm very mad. Murderer! No, I'm not a murderer. Da! You said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow in the ship, but murdering my best friend... No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. Sasato-san. Please, tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. But there's something I'd like to ask too. Those eyes. Looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is only getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Well, I want to know about his death. He really had been killed, hadn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs. Do my hands look big? Or is that just perspective? They think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer? When they found him, the cabin had been locked from the inside. What do you mean? No, it was locked from the inside. Well, I don't know just yet. We might discover something else. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. What? Or to put it in another way, the culprit could have only been someone inside this cabin. So either Kazuma killed himself, or you killed him, is what they're probably saying. Or do you have some other explanation? The 9-dot classic right there, and then this is impossible? How did he die, then? What exactly happened? Are you still gonna deny the charge? Despite even despite the changes? Please, sorry. Jeez. The cause of death is still undetermined. I'm not mad, Ryunosuke. I'm just disappointed. That's what she looks like right now? I still know how I died. The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more about until an expert has consulted or at the next port of call. So presumably that means there's no obviously external signs of injury then. That's true, yes. Perhaps he took a wumpus to the grumpus, you know, the good old classic.
Can anyone tell me what exactly happened here in this cabin? I still don't understand. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma?
Presumably that's something you know the answer better than anyone.
Please.
Whatever you say, you're still here in the cabin after all.
Yes, I was, but...
Aww. He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. You know, his I'm gonna die training. But I hope I don't die training. Every morning. He unfortunately forgot to do it this morning. If only he had done it. I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day so far on this voyage, but this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Wouldn't? Oh boy. Oh god. Did Kazuma know Russian? I feel like that's gonna be like the first thing. Did Kazuma know Russian? Because I don't think he ever said he knew Russian, but you know, he could be a man of many talents. And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened.
I must have been asleep in a wardrobe somehow.
I wish it wasn't the case, but something. But that's just very hard to believe. This is all very hard for me to believe too, trust me. Now that I've told you everything I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, my head feels so heavy. Uh-oh, yeah, she's gonna be pissed off. Why are you even on board this ship, Naruto-san? You said something about being stowaway?
Oh yeah, I suppose that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now. I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
I had no idea. But how could you have occupied
Oh, no, that couldn't have been possible. That would have been impossible.
Yep. Yes, of course. Yep, Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. Have a gay old time. Emphasis on gay. He actually asked you? But why?
I'm afraid I really don't know the reason myself. Maybe we should ask him.
Start like poking his dead body.
Hey Kazuma, why'd you...
I don't understand.
Just moments earlier, Kazuma was telling me how he really fucking hated that Ryunosuke guy, so why did he...
Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Oh, what's the real reason? Why go to extreme lengths to smoke me into, England with you? No, because he's lonely. Yeah, he's lonely. Nah, I'm kidding. It's an idea that I've had on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. In fact, some might say even a ace attorney.
Well, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious.
You have talent for it. I can assure you of that.
But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer.
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is the spearhead of cultural development and the center of the world, in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
Well, no, definitely not.
But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then... 9 dots?
Then what?
Nothing. Forget it. Kazuma-sama was always saying the same thing. I hope I don't die on January 9th. It's just strange how you always say that same catchphrase over and over again. And then he died January 9th. What is the 1 in 365.25% chance in that? Or, yeah. He wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. Yes, maybe. But there's something still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes, then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before. Some might even say darker than dark. Anyway, So, Sayonara-san, I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. By stowing away. On the ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me to avoid me becoming guilty by association. Yes, that's exactly right. Yes, word perfect, in fact. It's almost like she said, he tends to say the exact same thing over and over again. If you're not the culprit, then tell me, what happened last night here in this cabin? 9 dots. Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Kazuma brought me something to eat just like he always did. And then I got myself into a wardrobe over there, and I was so eepy that I just fell asleep. You fell asleep? Well, yes. So deeply that you didn't even stir when yeah, no. I hate you, Ryunosuke. Yes. Did I do that, bro? I would be pissed too if I were her. You fucking fell asleep for your best friend getting murdered? Does not sound like you're a best friend of him. I'm just gonna be honest. I know it sounds unbelievable, really, I do. But it's... but it's the truth. I couldn't have killed him. I handcuffed. I know that doesn't really apply, but I mean, like, suspend your disbelief. If only I'd woken up, then I perhaps wouldn't have been in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing. Maybe it's because you slept in a cupboard all damn night. Really? Oh, maybe he didn't fall asleep. Maybe he was like... maybe he was knocked out. You know, maybe he actually was knocked out. Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's just that, like, I bashed a metal bat over your head at some point, and I actually didn't think that would affect you. Sasato-san, you have to believe me, I didn't do it! I really don't want to doubt you, but the trouble is, there's no one else who could have possibly done this. I'm giving him the, like, main protagonist character voice. Kazuma, I don't really understand why. Like, I'm giving him the good old game grumps, like the Aaron Hansen protagonist voice. Why did this have to happen? Arg! I can't take this! Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. Yeah, I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? Walks free? No! I can't allow that to happen! Well, what are you supposed to do then? What are you proposing? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life, and how and why they did it. I'm so sorry, but you're gonna have to excuse me. Yeah, no. Whoa, I'm upside down! Okay, anyway. Oh, what the? Oh shoot, she has her own techniques. That was a Susato takedown. That's where... That's a cursed technique, Susato takedown. That's where she, like, flips her opponent upside down, and now they're floating in midair upside down. Camera angle. Susato. What? Now you're upside down. I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry? Prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to... Have you forgotten? Oh, bro. Yeah. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. Presents to get out of jail free card. Well, shit. I didn't know you had that. Ryunosuke, you're free to go. I have to get Sasano-san to believe me. I'll have to show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Wait, hold up. My attorney's badge. I knew it. Yes! Look at my badge. All right then. How about this? Aww. Yeah, throw him again, actually. No, I agree with her. Throw him again. Ryunosuke does not... Yes! He needs more, you know? Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh, yes, it was, actually. I remember clearly. I thought so! Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member, Susato, I think I know who the Susibaka was. I'm just gonna be honest, you can't spell Susato without sus. And she is wearing some red right there in the cuffs. And pink is honestly just a lighter shade of red. And you know what they say, the good old classic phrase, red is sus. I'm just saying. Anyway. So naturally, he did the same thing last night as well. Huh. I'm shocked, and I'm upside down. Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before you opened them. But if I were truly the culprit, I could have climbed back. Yep. It's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Unless I killed him with my telekinesis. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I could see why Kazuma-san thought so highly of you. Thank you, Susato-san. Now, perhaps you could help me up? I seem to be stuck on the ceiling. Oh, no, wait, I was just on the ground. Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating here at last. Thank you, sir. So you finally believe me? No. No. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you use some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. Shit! She figured out that I used, the Dark Magician from my deck to put the sign back in place. Oh, new song. New song drop. For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible here. I'll do the same. Right, let's get to work, Sasano-san. Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh! I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Right! I think I need to first get rid of the ink. I might as well drink it. First time looking at the investigation UI. Got examined, you got converse. Ooh. We're using the Queen's English converse. Okay. Move. We gotta take a whole entire carriage to move to the next room. And then present. Present! Oh, look at this guy. First time in the Ace Attorney series that we have 3D models now. I think we gotta talk to him first. Right? How do I talk? Oh, it's just space. Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewmate makes of the scene. Excuse me? What? I was wondering how's it going? The investigation, I mean. Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes. But this is not true, I see. Sorry? The criminal asking investigator for information about this crime. Very funny. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke. He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced that you're guilty. He might be useful. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No! Of course not! Now back to the corner of the room and make silent. I'm giving him almost like a French voice. Not intentional. Russian. I say no more to you now. You seem a little flustered. Am I perhaps? Am I Ryunosuke? Perhaps a little? Do you think I look a little cute? No. No. You seem a little flustered. What's the matter, Sasano-san? Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself focused and I forget to look properly around. Ah yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard. Are you, Naruhado-san? B and M. Interesting. Why not A and D? Because we used A and D earlier. Because we're using A and D for. I see. Well, let's investigate whatever this talisman is. You mean a contraption? I read about it in a book while I was studying that talked about the life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can pull to ring a bell to summon servants. Excuse me. Really? That sounds almost magical. Oh, that's like a little. That was like a doorway animation, just like. I'm thinking. I'm putting one. Do I have a freckle right here on my face where I'm pointing? Shall we give it another try? Or a little try? Yes! In the interest of cultural research, obviously. Spooked you, didn't I? Too bad you didn't realize they ring the spooky bell. Yeah. Get back to Japan, yeah. No, I'm sure everyone's just busy, that's all. But why would they be busy? It's not like a murder happened on... Uh-oh. It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in the wardrobe the entire time, Naruhado-san? I think living doesn't quite... no, you're sleeping in there. Like, you were so comfy in there, you could sleep in there, you little eepy boy. Although it must have been rather exciting, making this voyage your own secret hideout. The trouble is, I never really knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I basically had to live in that wardrobe. And last night was no exception. And because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin. No, sadly not.
Ba bee ba boop ba.
That's a. Oh wait, I can't check that. There's a vent up here.
I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin. Isn't that a little odd? What do you mean? Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin. Yes, it would appear you're right. Well, if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside. That's true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough or something like that. I suppose, but maybe that's it. This is where Kazuma-san would have sat when he was writing. A London diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination. Oh, poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination. What a loser. It looks like, though, the last entry is complete. Perhaps he might have been murdered around that time. Maybe. Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. It says, I sure do hope I'm not murdered. That's out of question. What? Kazuma-san may have departed from this world, but you are not to read his private thoughts. But, what if something is important? What if something is relative to the case? Alright, I won't read it. In the diary it says, my murderer was this man, and just like the man's name, his IP address, everything about him. I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important? That's a very large traveling case, isn't it? Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me. Memories? What do you mean? Like that time Kazuma brought me onto the ship, and that other time Kazuma stuffed me into the wardrobe for the 90th time, or the other time Kazuma died, and I was sleeping so soundly in my really comfy and cozy and snug little wardrobe. Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought here on board inside that case. Yes, I see. It says, this way up in Japanese. Which in hindsight, I should have realized a foreign crewman would have been able to read. I was turned over and over and over, and then when I was tossed on the floor here... Oh dear, being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds. What part of stowaway is romantic? Oh, yes. Stowaway is known for the romantic, encounters with rats and kissing roaches, you know. So we need to point out the fact that this is in Russian. I don't think Kazuma knew Russian. I suppose when you yeah. Poor Kazuma-san. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine. Was he? These are like pretty clean lines. If he was in terrible pain, I feel like there would be a bit more of like a struggle to write them. But I'm not sure. I'm sorry, partner. Partner. I'm sorry, partner. But I can't read your writing. Go back when you can speak a little Japanese. I don't think that's Japanese, Narahata-san. What? Then what language is that? It pains me to admit, but I don't know. It's a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean? Oh, it's not a foreign script. What the fuck? He's also dead. Oh no, Herlock Sholmes is dead. Oh, that's so sad. Anyway, back to the Kazuma murder case. What is this goober doing? Why is he trying to like dry hump the desk?
Live Susato reaction. Oh, there's someone over. What? She starts like soy jacking, pointing over. I have no idea who he. Wait. I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall. Ryunosuke, have you just thought about the fact that you might just be incredibly short? I mean, you have been able to be put in both a wardrobe and a suitcase, okay? Narada-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is? Well, no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances that says, oh, that's the tall man. Oh, I didn't know. Doesn't look like a member of the crew. Something's very unusual about him. And he's investigating Kazuma's desk. Or is he just playing it? Oh, well, I think he's definitely playing it. He's using all 3 legs to play on that desk, that's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm just imagining, but does Susato-san look almost uncontrollably excited? By the way, I expect you've noticed already, but in case, if you press space on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them. Alright then, I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he is. I hope Ryunosuke is like canonically 3'2". Like, I hope Ryunosuke is just canonically just incredibly short. Even like Susato's like even taller than him. Excuse me? Excuse me, do you have a moment? Shh! It is a critical point in my investigation. Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly. Yes, perhaps it would be for the best. BAM! Greetings! You did the Mr. Beast pose. Hey! Welcome back, YouTube. Greetings, I hope I haven't kept you long. Ha! What exactly are you doing on Kazuma's desk just now? I'm activating my X-ray goggles. Sorry, what do you see? It feels like he's looking right through me. Oh yes! Everything is clear now. The reasoning of training has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been to Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, are you Saddam Hussein? Sorry, what? And now, whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you find yourself in the most troubling predicament. Oh, well, that's very true at least. But how do you know? Let me smoke this really big pipe. How to deduce that? How the deuce did I know that? Wait, how the fuck do I do a street impression? Get aggression. How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction, Watson. Hardly worth explaining. Have you perhaps managed to deduce everything else? But of course, many great things. There is no mystery, my dear madam, for example. You have fled from your native land of Russia, being as you are a merciless revolutionary. And you leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake and have traveled to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. And when the Burr Ribbon occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too. Yes, I believe that surmises its effects beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes. Just to be clear, you were talking to me about me, aren't you? Certainly I am. Oh yeah!
Do you see in this cabin who fits the bill? Another Russian spy with 16 victims to his name? Like me? I don't even have one person who fits that bill. So it's true. It was. Oh, she's so easy to convince. So it is true. You are Russian. No. What? And you're plotting a revolution too. And worst of all, you're Russian. No. It's shameful behavior. Now, Ado-san, absolutely wicked. No, listen. We're just. Oh. Get flipped upside down. Rinosuke kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Now explain yourself, tell me everything. This is ridiculous! This is downright redonkulous! How could you do it? For pity's sake, open your eyes! I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously. Oh, forgive me. And as for you, what kind of deduction is that? You were just saying the first thing that came to your head. No, I wasn't. Ah, but was I not right? Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you do not find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not? Ah, yes, maybe. Mr. Beast! Ah, but there you have it, you see? What do you make of that, Well, to be honest, your ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at a scene of a murder, so I'm not really sure you would call it deduction, more like plain observation. Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles, you see, and I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right. I don't think you've introduced yourself yet. Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me. I'm none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over. The imitable Herlock Sholmes! Herlock Sholmes, Herlock Sholmes. Let me check. How old is he? He's 34? Actually, I didn't know the ages of these people. Oh yeah, so she is just definitively the Maya Fey. She's, yep. So it is really you, the actual Sherlock Holmes. Oh, I've spoken this blunt. The very same. The imitable actual Herlock Sholmes. Don't confuse me with that bummy Sherlock Holmes. Do you know this man? Satoru-san? The most famous detective in the world, Naha-san. Of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him. What planet have I been living on, then? Place Japan. Place Japan is the correct answer. I must ask him what he's deduced. He will have to work out the entire case. He will have worked out the entire case already, I see. Really? Why did I feel so uneasy about this? Okay, we're gonna talk with him, and then I think I'm gonna end it here. Just gonna end it here. It's gonna be a nice, shorter session today. Great detective. So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again? Indeed! I'm none other than the one and only Herlock Sholmes! Oh, I see. You're German. Herlock, was it? No, no, no. I've no hair. I mean, I have hair. But please call me Sholmes. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication. Oh yes, the Racist magazine. That's his rants. I read this Racist magazine. Full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I sent it from England especially. Yes, here it says, Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories, then? Indeed I am! Yeah, I'm giving this guy a different voice. Yeah.
and you've read so many of your own stories, you start to think you really are a detective. Oh, so he's LARPing. He's posing, actually, it's the correct terminology. He's posing. I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for. Your inference is backwards. Backwards? Backwards? My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine. You have a biographer, do you? Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson. Apparently keeping shop in London. Oh shit! Dr. Wilson, I wonder if he's related. I wonder if Dr. Wilson's related.
Why, this very moment I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown.
Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not.
Deduction, my dear boy. You see, it is a science to me. Logical reasoning in its purest form. A science? A science, eh? Really? Really? An astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in his subject. A furtive glaze, a twitch of the muscle, a slight inclination, a posture, fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skin, all of these things are data. Right. And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion, without fail, the truth. Oh yeah, as I demonstrated only a few short moments ago. How can you look me in the eye and claim that? So you see, I have a turn both for observation and deduction. And thing. That is what makes me the one and only Herlock Sholmes. Have you managed to deduce everything about this particular case yet? I've managed to deduce anything? My dear fellow. Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. Flip of the hat, it was none other than the great detective you prefer you, Herlock Sholmes, duh. Ah, I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him.
Yes. Yep.
When I became anxious about Kazuma-san this morning, I summoned all of the crew members to force the cabin door open. And I concealed myself among their number. Gaining the entry to this scene of crime. Yes! Luckily for everyone, the great detective, Herlock Sholmes, was on board. And the handcuffs seemed to be an excellent fit. Darn.
The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, two facts became immediately apparent to me.
Oh really? Two facts, you say?
One, that I had freshly shat my pants, and the other, that Cosmo's definitely dead. And third, that I definitely shat my pants.
What two facts were apparent when you first came into his cabinet this morning? Ah, yes.
But first, let us be precise. The two facts in question were immediately apparent to me. Immediately. Do I stutter?
Yes, I understand. But what were they?
Allow me to elucidate. The two facts I deduced from a mere moment's glance at the scene were as follows. Number one, the cabin was locked from within, rendering the escape of the culprit out of question. Number two, the victim was rushed in. No, he wasn't.
Hold on, Sholmes. What makes you think the victim was Russian?
Yeah, that's not true. I'm gonna sniff my nice smelling candle. I don't know if I said this before, but I have this nice Kirkton House candle. It's called Rugged Outdoors. It's blue cypress, verveteer, and colza, and it smells very nice. I don't know if I've stated that before. It's very nice smelling. I believe he said, which is the Russian word for wardrobe. Do you really think Cosmo? No. Yeah, he's not Russian. I considered. So it's not even like wardrobe spelled correctly. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would not be wrong to look inside the wardrobe at least, so it's not even correct Russian. So if it's incorrect Russian, perhaps it was actually Kazuma who wrote it, except, I don't know. Quite so, I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer. Well, if he's renowned, wouldn't you know... whatever. Why is it that I'm Russian too? I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves correctly, that outfit is... No, you're just stupid. I guess the real question was, he right-handed? I don't know. This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed. Yes, Kazuma had already been taken. Oh wait, yeah. Yes, Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I actually seen him like this. He looks so peaceful. Maybe I should steal his plan for slipping on the floor next time instead of the wardrobe. Are you alright, Naruto-san? Well, no, I saw my best friend murdered right before me. I was sleeping. The photograph of the crime scene has been entered into the court record. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes? What? Pray? Yes. Dear Father in God, thank you for everything, and I bless this day to be as holy as you can possibly make it. Thank you for everything that you've done. In your holy and heavenly name, amen. Okay, I prayed. Now what? You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said that was some fearsome revolutionary feeling from Russia and all that. Yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth. Do you mind explaining that train of reasoning? Certainly, if it interests you. How many times I'm not Russian? I don't speak Russian. Can we talk about your deduction? The things that you conclude about me, I mean. This guy might not be a detective, but he might be a captain. I believe he might be a captain of obvious, as some might say. Now the famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in. Actually, it's other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part. And I think he's confusing his stories. Yes, the more sordid details. It was a very commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads... Oh yes, he looks exactly the fucking same. Revolutionary... Vile? Bolshevik. Bolshevik. Valin... Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. You know who also has disguises? Or someone else who's in Shanghai? The British bitch. I wonder if those two are working in cahoots. The British lady and what was her name? Giselle Brett. I think Giselle Brett has something to do with it. This vessel
made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night a young Russian was murdered. Since when was Kazuma Russian? Sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because yeah. And not his name. I guess maybe if I was a hidden identity. It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. Why? For no fucking reason, pretty much. One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, the Lin Bolshevik. No. How could no? How could it be me? I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face. Well, to be fair, Holmes might not have his goggles on the correct time. You might be mega blind. Oh yeah! Therefore, I should give this guy like he's like, oh yeah, I'm the best detective in the world, yeah! Therefore, you've no doubt. No, that's like Mr. T. Therefore, you've no doubt. Learn to revolutionize your appearance as well. Please, and might I add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. I'm yawning so much. Well, that's because I'm a stowaway. What about the other details? The victim, 16 victims, the victim 16s of assassination blowing up the Crystal Tower. Oh, that? I just made that shit up. Okay. Yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all of the particulars in this article. The deeds the man has perpetrated thus far, and thus he is plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik has included. There can be no mistake. Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder? What about the part where he said, I was just returning from Afghanistan? Also quite clearly stated in the article, Bolshevik is recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan. Where even is that anyway? This Afghanistan. There, take the paper for yourself. It's a little memento of this great deduction. Oh, thank you. I've absorbed all that's interesting me within its pages. I see no rubbish bin nearby. I'm so British. I might partake in a bottle of water. A bottle of water. But you may find the article on the back page has interest as well on the back. Cast your eyes over it. Sometimes the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret. It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to just glance at the article. Maybe there's a picture or two. Kazuma? Ah, yes, the victim. Observe, for a moment, the desktop of the victim. You see that the victim was engaged in some penning some text. London Diary. London Diary. Kazuma was keeping his notes of the trip. But they're interrupted. I don't think you should read his private writings. It would upset people. Most importantly, me. Most importantly, Kazuma. You would get so upset if you read that. Isn't that right, Kazuma? Oh. And something tells me you ought to perhaps hallucinate before the act of reading. You don't mean you've read it already? It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese. Ni hao. I believe that's correct. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Konnichi, what's up? I believe that's correct. Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what a Sasato takedown is. Get him, Sasato! Go, Sasato! Sasato-san, aren't you gonna throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns? I'm sorry, Sasato-san. What on earth do you mean? Life's so unfair. Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, mainly the diary belonging to the victim, it would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Well, some would say that. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to the details. Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese. Only a smattering. A smattering, my dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara. Sayonara. Bonza. Mikado. Nato Nato. Yeah, I trust you suitably impressed. Nah. But this dictionary is littered with complicated looking characters, and I'm checking. Yeah. I'm kidding. So what was all that showing off then before? Oh, I'm so funny, I'm illiterate. I can't read. If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it for you, Mr. Sholmes. Much obliged, dear madame. The final entry here in Kazuma-san's diary consists of two short sentences. The first reads, at 1:23 a.m. I am to be killed, and at 1:24 a.m. I am dead. Interesting. This seems irrelevant to the case. Anyway, whatever. I can hear a faint whistling sound. A whistling sound? These are very deep waters. Pray, go on. The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator. Oh, someone put a snake in the room. Someone put a snake in the room. A speckled band? I have no idea. Never heard of that expression before. The ventilator grill, you say? That man was presumably referring... Look over to the left. What? To the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin. Yes, the adjoining cabin! Kazuma's diary has been... Oh wait, Kazuma's diary has been added. So, I believe you've given enough to consider, that time being at least. Do you have somewhere else to go? As it happens, the victim's writing in his diary has piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I'm still too long, the seasickness takes hold. Oh, I suppose, thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to. Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. Rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation. Gosh, whatever. So yes, I intend to investigate, hence the truth will become clear soon enough. Do you perhaps think that we could go with you? No. 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 Would be somewhat complicated. What? But why? A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer. Let me look at my wrist. Huh. I have two metal watches interconnected. I don't know what these could be. I have two cuffs and they're on my hands. I wonder what they're called. You are the prime suspect in this case, no? There's no point in trying to return into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place. Whoever smelt it dealt it. Shit, he's right. Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as a culprit at any point. What? You must be joking. You just said it barely a moment ago. Dear me, you're clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing, except I did. Well, actually, okay, so he has dementia. Are you quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I would have said that to your face of the criminal, you know, not really.
What I mean, sir, is this. I put 10 children against 10 fully grown adults for $10,000 in this Mr. Sholmes video. If you're the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. Ah, I'm breaking my back. I'm getting back shots by how much my back is getting blown out. That was just plain rude. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. It's just a rumor as twisted as his name. Naruto-san, what are you standing there for? We must go investigate the cabin next door as well. Aren't you forgetting something? Okay. Yeah, go ahead and hurt him more. You're willing to get... No. Ugh, as if you gave me a choice in the rolling over part. Now be a good boy, and... no, I'm kidding. I still think we have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we? Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we still have a chance, just while we wait for our chances. Good idea! The situation doesn't look good for me, but there are still some things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Cosmo to do everything I can to find a way out of this and bring the real culprit to justice. Next time, I am done right now. See you later.